The topic is project management. First, what is project management? Means how the management can manage a project. For when we work on a particular project, first we have to need the application of proper knowledge, skills. We know how to use and techniques in the project activities to meet the project requirements. So if we have proper knowledge, if we have proper experience, if we have expert with the help of these things, we can easily complete the project or on time. Basically, in this, there are in management process five. Basically, there are five groups. First, how can we start a project? How can we do planning in a project? And how we can execute the work in a project. And then the second last, how we can monitor or controlling, and at the end we can close the project. These are the 5 points which are very mandatory and which is really important in the term of project management. Second, basically there are 7 facets which gives a direction to particular project. First point is pragmatism. It means those person who those people who work on a project, they have clearly goal. They have clearly focused actually what he want to do and what he want to achieve. They have give full attention, give full dedication towards the work. They can do work with proper concentration. Second point, all of the workers who are working in a team, they have more creative as compared to the staff members. They have to read the old materials, like those people who are successful in a project, entrepreneur stories. They can read novels, and they can see what are types of issues they can face in the work, and they can get idea from the old issues. Maybe these people can also face the similar issues in a project, and so if they already have idea, then they can use these idea in a particular operations. In the third point, positive intolerance. Sometimes we have to take tough decisions to get projects and achieve. Some projects are very difficult and it is very difficult to handle it. If we take risk, definitely we get maximization profit, and we will need to work hard on these type of projects. And the fourth point, stability. First, we have to do effective performance under pressure, because while we are working in a project, the higher authority may be pressurized. You have to complete the task on time. You have to be work with very careful under the critical situations. So in this case, but no doubt you have so many pressure on your, but the main focus is you have to work with proper concentration. In this way, you can effectively perform in a particular task. The next point is communication. Means whatever you have to exchange your ideas, you have to share your experience, your ideas, and your objectives, your work, whatever you do. You have a clear vision. If you have faced any type of problem, your communication is very properly. If your communication is very proper among the members as well as the senior authority as a junior person, then if you have to any issue, then you can easily solve the issues which you are faced in the while working in the project. And the second motivation, when you are working in a particular task, sometimes you have to be faced several times in a project. You can't complete a particular task on time. So in this case, you have to be motivate ourselves. You can try it, definitely one day after some time you can achieve this thing. Sometimes it is very tough. It is not in your hands. How can you do it? But with the guidance of your senior person, definitely you can do it if you will be self motivated by yourself. Last point, group orientation, collaborating with others to meet project outcomes. The project outcomes not in the hands of single person. It depends upon the how many people involved in your project and how can you do it, how can you put efforts or outcomes depends upon your coordination, your cooperation, your communication, or a team hard work. These all things combined, then you will get success in a particular project. Next, basically, there are some issues which we have to face in a project management. The first point is time, cost, and quality. It is the biggest challenge faced by the all organization, and all these three terms we have to use in the project management to ensure that our project will agree the objectives or achieve the objectives within time, within proper cost, and give quality to the clients. So these sometimes it is very difficult to these three terms in a project. So these factors must be balanced in relation to overall the scope of the object, whatever the scope of the project is. But you have to manage the time, you have to manage the cost, as well as you have to manage the quality of the product. Second is resources. As you know, resources are really valuable for the organization because sometimes we have to buy resources from the factory or from the different places. So maybe our resources are very costly because resources which are used by the employees, those who are working in the organization. So the resource, the cost of the resources may be very high. So it is our duty. We have to proper utilize the resources and do the minimum wastage in the organization. Third point, people. So people are the most important resource of any project, and the challenge that organizer has to meet when using project management relies on the efficient utilization of these people. Those employees who are working in the organization, it depends upon the authority how they use the people in a particular task, how they get benefit from the people. If employees are satisfied, then they can take benefit in numerous ways. So it is very important that right people are used for a particular work. If the employee needs training, then they provide the correct training, right training to the according to the employee skills. Moreover, all the employees have clear the objectives of the project. If you are working in a team, each and every member of the team know about the what is our objective, what he or she want to achieve, and how they can work. Because when we are working in a team, the higher authority will assign the duties, responsibility, tasks, and we will work accordingly according to the management. Second point is technical. Due to the unique nature of the projects, there will be frequently be need to employ new technology. Sometimes there were so many changes in the environment, so we have to adapt these changes in our organization. For example, there is new technology comes in the market, so we don't know how to use this technology. First, we have to need expert person who know how to use a particular machine or particular product, and we will we will provide training to the employees and guide them to the employees. With the help of technology, our work will be easy. So we will provide training, and the company can take benefit from this technology, and the workload will be reduced of the organization. Next point, legal. An organization will have a deal with law and legislation when embarking on a project. Means when we start the project, when we make project, So in the firstly, we have to make the law, rules and regulations of the employee as well of the team members as well on the project. On the basis of project, we have we have to follow the rules and regulations. First, we make the rules, and these rules and regulations implemented by all the employees. Follow all the employees all the rules and regulations. Project work frequently involves working abroad, always includes the use of contracts. While we are working in a project, sometimes abroad people, those people are working in another countries, we can also involve because they are expert, they are more knowledgeable as compared to our country. Sometimes we also use our contracts, which may be helpful in our work. So that organization must therefore determine which legal system they will employ for the project. If they are working abroad, there will also be industry specific legislation that must be followed. If we have contract with the foreign countries, then we have to follow the rules and regulations and policies of the another industry. Next one, environment. A project does not exist in the vacuum. In order to deliver successful projects, an organization must be aware of those factors. While we know there are two components. Internal means within the organization, external means outside the organization. Means sometimes due to some environmental changes, maybe our business will be harmed. So it has environment has a great impact in the case of positive as well as negative on the project. Sometimes the government will change the guidelines relating to the business, so we have to adapt these changes. Maybe these guidelines, these changes are not beneficial for the industries, for the businessmen. So in the case of environment has positive impact as well as negative impact on the organization.